Alright, so no bullshit, we're just gonna get straight into this. This is the team that I'm working at right now. I forgot to show, I wanna kinda show the team that I'm ending each episode off, and that was the team that I ended last episode off. And so we get into our very first game. This is all friendlies. We have 3 friendlies, I believe, I'm pretty sure, before we get into our first league game, in which we will be playing our first league game in this video. Next video you see, we will have completed about 2 or 3 league games, I think. No, actually, I think we're on 5 league games, and I will put every single one. And look at that, I'm 1-0 down right off kickoff. I was upset because I knew that was completely my fault, and my defense isn't just what it's used to because I play so much Ultimate Team, and I have such good players, you would think, but I gotta get used to it. And right here, I don't know how they got so much space. It's just the way I'm playing, it's not right. I realized that the way they play, look at this, somehow I wasn't 2-0 down. That any player would have scored that if they give it another chance. I think maybe that was like a right mid or something, that he didn't have the greatest finishing, but they're still just running completely through me. Look at me, I'm just running like a chicken with his head cut off. There is no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing, and they just get right open. That's a brilliant finesse shot, I'll give it to him. That was a really good finesse shot, and I'm 2-0 down before the half. So I realized that my problem is I'm not working the ball through it. And look at this, Devante just peels off the defender like he wasn't there, and then on his left foot, his 3-star weak foot, he puts it into the near post, which is really nice finish, and I'm very, very happy with that. And so that's the first goal we get back, and this right before half, so I'm thinking maybe I can get back. And during halftime, I start thinking, what is my problem? Why am I so shit at defending? And why can't I work the ball in? Because I know the defense on Legendary is really good at like containing and holding you back, and you gotta work your way through, and that's exactly what I need to do. So at halftime I'm thinking, what is the problem? And I realize I'm not getting fluid passes. I'm pretty much just trying to play Ultimate Team since I have Aguero at one point. Just trying to get the ball up there. Just trying to through ball to Aguero, which is something that I don't have and I can't do really. So I decided I need to play some really smart passes and don't be afraid to get back, because I keep thinking that if I pass it back, since they have really shitty passing, they'll like give it away, in which it is the case plenty of times, that they'll just give the ball to the defender and then I'll be wide open because defenders just don't have the greatest positioning. And so right here, I just decided, you know, let me just look around, see who's the good passes. And right here, this isn't the greatest pass. I'm lucky I still got to it, but I pass it back, get a little bit more fluid. And look at Devante right there. I see him, and that's a good finish. His attack positioning for a 58 rated player who I got for what, 600,000 pounds? To me, he is really, really tidy at putting them away, and he is really good at getting in position. For a 58 rated player, I'd say his attack positioning feels about 80-ish. And so he brings us level right after half, and I'm feeling really good because I believe if I know what the problem is, and look at that, no way in hell should that have scored, but it just happened. I don't really know what the goalkeeper was doing, but I guarantee if he was on my team, he would have been subbed out. Look at that, he had well, that's unfortunate. And I don't know why I thought it was Devante had a debut hat trick, but no, it turns out it was only one of his. He only had 2. Okay, I guess I was mistaken. So we get done with the game. We win 3-2. It's our very first friendly, so I'm feeling okay. I know what I need to work on. I know what I need to do to really get promoted. So I look at all the offers, and they're still not giving me shit. They're saying, we want more money. He's not coming to your team, pretty much, because even when I offer what I think is a fair wage, they're still saying no, fuck you. And I mean, I kind of gotta respect that. Why would you want to downgrade a league below when you're already in the championship? So I look at what I can do, and I'm looking at the players that I was trying to get, and they're just not coming. It just seems like every single one that I get is just getting bounced off. They're just saying, nah, we're good with what we have. We don't need your money, and which is fair. And I realized that what I don't have is a good left back. And I know I've been looking for Declan John, but he's just not there. And look, we bought Devante at a 58 rating, and he's already a 60. which is great in what, one game. So he went from 58 to 60 rating, which is really good for 600,000 pounds. And we just sim the next game, and we do win 2-1, which is okay. I mean, I guess the board will get off my ass because I do have my first 2 wins. And I decided to sign that free agent because why not? He was a left wing. I realized later on, the next video I'll put is gonna get completely current. My next video, which I'm probably gonna get it up today within 4 hours of this one coming out, it's gonna be straight goals. All the goals I've conceded, I scored, all the players I got. Like, it's gonna be rapid fire. Like, it may be a 5-6 minute video, and it's gonna be within 4 games, I think. Because this is my first league game that was actually competitive. It's going to be at the end of this video, and I have 4 played. I'm going to put all 4 of those in that video, and it's not going to be any bullshit. It's going to be exactly what I paid for players, exactly the goals I scored, not really like many chances created, just goals, and it's going to be rapid fire right after back. Just so I can get current, because I haven't played since I recorded those videos. And once I get that, I'm going to take my time, show you guys what I'm thinking, how I'm managing, what's my play style, so I can really get more of a personal aspect. Because this right here is just more of a it's like every start of a video is gonna be like rough, and I don't want it to be like that, but it's almost impossible for it not to be. So I'm just gonna get it done. I'm just gonna say, here's the start of this series, and here, once I get this video done, it's gonna get to like the good part. And look at that. That really should have been a goal. I think anybody else would have scored that if they were like an inch or 2 taller. But those type of chances aren't gonna be in the next video. It's gonna be complete goals, and nothing more, and only players. It's gonna be really quick. It won't be a long video. It shouldn't be, unless I forget. And I thought I could get that ball over. I was hoping somehow, but it's a friendly, so even if I lost this game, it really didn't matter too much because it's a friendly. And right here, I pick up a free kick, and I'm actually pretty good at free kicks. And I looked around, and I was like, who the hell do I have that can nail them in? And I realized that I don't really have anybody except my center back. And so I look at where I want, and it looks pretty good. I didn't get the power right. Just a little bit over. But for center back, a 7 rated center back with 75 free kick accuracy, I don't know what I don't watch him in real life. I don't really watch much Schalke. My favorite Bundesliga team that I would watch is Wolfsburg, and it's just I don't know how a center back gets that good. And look at that. That's a really good near post finish. I guess maybe he went through the academy. He must have just chosen to be good at center back. I mean, at free kicks. I don't know how many center backs actually take free kicks besides David Luiz. I can't think of anybody, but I don't really consider David Luiz a center back, man. He really should just be a CDM and just accept that role. But he got paid 50 mil. Chelsea got paid 50 mil for him, so good for him. I guarantee Jose Mourinho must have had a heart attack when he saw that bid in for him. But I'm showing you guys the current team, and it's still pretty shit. It's in the process. The next video I have, I will be done with the transfer window. So who we have is who we will have until January. And if you guys, next video, I will also repeat this on the next video. If you guys see any players that you think you need to get these players, I got them as a 60. Anybody under 72ish, because I can't get anybody over that. I'm too low league. I don't matter enough to get them. They'll just say we're better than you. So anybody that's under a 72ish rating that you think maybe I can get him on loan, or I can get it for cheap, maybe he has a year left in his contract or something, hey, I got this guy and he got up to like an 80 in 3 seasons or something, let me know, because I will definitely look at that in the January window. And I believe within 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 videos, I will be halfway through before January, maybe sometime October, November, hopefully. If not, within 5 videos, I will be at the transfer window, maybe. Because I want to get, I think a good 3 games a video will be good, and 15 games, I don't know, that seems a little bit under, but I think that's about right. Do you guys think 3 games a video is too long? And how long would be the good length of a video? I think a good 10 minutes per video will be okay. That's a good enough to get all the chances, all the players that I'm trying to manage correctly what I'm gonna think and all that stuff, I think it's a pretty good time. But if you guys want 15-minute, 6-minute videos, I can compress it. It's really all you guys. So they get a free kick, and I don't feel comfortable at all defending free kicks, because it's just too hard to know where they're gonna go, who they're gonna pass the ball into, because they could cross the ball in anywhere. And I have decent enough defenders. They're pretty good for this rating, for this league, but they're not too good in the air, really. They have okay sliding tackles. I think our best sliding tackle is at 70. I think that's on Aaron. I think Aki has like 71 or something sliding tackles. It's not too bad, but their heading accuracy isn't. I don't think any of them have it above 65 or something like that. It's not too great. And right here, I thought maybe I can just put it near post, but the good slide, and nothing comes from the corner. I thought maybe I can get a Ramsey amazing Champions League goal, but nothing comes to it. And so we end half 0-0. And I think even though it's 0-0, I think I was playing pretty well to not concede, because they did have a couple of chances. I just didn't show them because they weren't great enough chances. They weren't like one-on-one with the keeper and then my keeper making a great save. In which this keeper has made. He has made 1 or 2 stupid decisions, but overall, he's a pretty solid 65 rated keeper. He really plays like he's about 70 or something. He could be a really tight keeper. And look at that. I swear every time somebody gets a long shot from outside the box, on Ultimate Team, it just finds its way to my net. But when I try to do it, it finds the way to the back of the stands. And so we end this game 0-0, which wasn't too bad. It's time for one man to take one